and we start with the new overall setup. In addition to having had a bit of a break due to the travel, now we also do have a totally new setup for the overlays and also the software. So let's see how this works out overall. So hopefully we do get everything working. No major issue with the changed software setup. So let's see how this goes for the first time with the new overall setup. Still kind of trying to find all the things in that respect, but starting to look quite nice already with the slightly different elements. So let's play for some time at least today and see how it works out. So welcome everyone, and let's try and continue. So returning to the game, we actually did pretty well the previous time about a week ago, and mostly could use some more time with some now actually relieving stress. So let's see who we have. That would be actually, we have full roster, so we could probably upgrade the barracks by now one level, so we get more heroes in.
More arrive, foolishly seeking fortune and glory
should help with
in this domain of the damned.
Get a bit better level crusader, and we certainly can always use more fighters proper. So let's
a mighty
hire
sword
them.
arm anchored by holy
Then
purpose.
we do have
a zealous warrior.
Occultist, which also is always useful, as they can do the weird reconstruction.
To fight the abyss,
if do remember correctly. Yep. Which is very useful for like random healing. It might not heal anything, it might heal 13 or even more with the critical, and it usually causes bleeding, which is possible to deal with given either time or bandages, but it's still a very good trade-off usually, unless you keep rolling zeros for that. So a couple of new recruits should help in this respect of having more heroes able to go out on a given time, especially as it gets more demanding to get the better ones to recover sufficiently to reliably do more dungeoneering. So in that respect also hello Camu, great to see you. So Floof was certainly very nice. It went about as well as one might hope for. Would even say that it was actually pleasant for the size, and met some actually that knew also from streaming, and otherwise also met quite a few that hadn't met for a couple of years, and also had very nice shooting with the main wolf. So I would say that enjoyed the convention a lot. Also the first bigger fur dance proper, they had only one dance unfortunately, but it was very nice, and also they had the talent / show night. That was actually pretty nice. They had dealt with the overall organization quite well, but the only problem was that the hotel themselves provided very little services. Like we asked about the hotel restaurant one night instead of going out to eat, and the hotel was immediately like, sorry, we have no food in stock, which was kind of commotion for 20 minutes, and then they just finally state that there's no food in stock. And they never had the hotel piano bar open. It was only the organization bar that had like 18 to 19:30 always a break, so the hotel bar could also have had some users for sure in the lower floor, but they didn't keep it open at all. So also in that respect. But yes, welcome to the stream, Kamu, and great to see you again. So yes, having described Floof a bit, let's see about other things then, like continuing with the game foremost, of course. So yeah, that's very understandable, Kamu. It was really nice, and NFC will certainly be very many are looking forward to it, so it should really work out well for many to again kind of start the career proper. So let's see, we do have now some new recruits here also, so we can probably put a team together with the lower level ones and do an easier quest next. Let's also see, there were like sales on trinkets. Yeah, sales on trinkets, then they have only 2 to sell for 5,000. Kind of nice, but 5,000 is like price of one run almost, so not that interested. Let's see about possibility to upgrade skills maybe for at least some. Pretty good, like 600, so we can actually upgrade. Especially do like the breakthrough for one, so upgrade that a bit more maybe. And also, did we have the shield breaker? Yes, here tends to be this one's favorite type of hero stylistically, the shield breaker, so in that sense also would be very nice to upgrade, especially the impale, which is really strong ability. So there we go for some upgrades. Also the 200 only for other skills, really nice price. There we go. Alright, actually the settings look also pretty good, not dropping frames with the usual network situation, so looks rather good with the new software setup actually. Do think in addition to the changed layout, the quality may have improved a bit as re-profiled the encoder when installing the new software, so there may be better video quality, not sure, as haven't yet checked oneself, but do think that there may be some improvement also. So let's get ready to embark with something of a junior team. Alright, we improved Warren's level to 6 also, which is pretty high already. So let's see, we do already have the shield breaker and the earlier fighter who should also recover stress. So let's put the all new fighter to the front. And then also most probably would be a good idea to have the new New occultist. And we already have the Hound Master here who pretty nice, but kind of not in a good stress situation. Bounty Hunter. Or possibly the Grave Robber is also pretty good, and only it was actually 4th level, so not that one. We kind of need a support character here again. Let's try with the Bounty Hunter. Still kind of acceptable, the second to last position for the Bounty Hunter, and we can have healing with the occultist. Let's see how the weird reconstruction works out for us. So it should be quite possible. Quite possible with this collection of heroes. So we are ready pretty much to embark. So let's choose. No, we are not trying to kill the Swine Prince. We may remember how well that went. Scout short, level 1, 3000, some heirlooms and some kind of trinket works. That would be a pretty good starting point. The rest are kind of veteran and higher here, so let's take the ruins apprentice one to start with. And provisions, so short, so 16 food would be pretty good. Couple of shovels, 4 anti-venom, and would say that even maximum amount of bandages, considering we are using the weird reconstruction, it tends to be very good at making 12 torches should be sufficient for a short run.
Pace out the halls of your lineage once familiar, now foreign.
So let's start moving. First check the map. Right, there's one room like separately, and we should explore 90% of rooms, so let's do the outlier first. Alright, and trap immediately. Fortunately not the most effective one ever. Let's check books. Always great idea. Most unsettling passage. Yeah. Some extra stress. Very nice. Increase illumination and enter room. That room didn't do much. So let's backtrack a little. There we go. and then start towards the larger side. Fortunately we brought shovels.
Even the cold stone
It's always
seems
important
bent
to
on
have
preventing
shovels,
passage.
like both damaging and morale damaging to dig without them empty. Alright. We have food to burn, and that's the reason, because we can then just like deal with hunger by eating more. Nice looking room with the altar and everything, but very empty. So let's then move on. So we can move these three both ways. There are always between them. Increase illumination level and keep moving. Alright, first fight. At least we surprised. It's always better than getting surprised oneself. Putting that respect. Alright, do the pull. Ah, that worked well. So now it's easier to hit at the kind of the annoying support guy. Alright, that was more than effective. Ouch, hopefully not too much. At least resisted flame.
Their formation is broken.
Flame bound
Maintain the
certainly
offensive.
works. Also always good. Let's pull them to the front. Right, doesn't work from there, otherwise we can only do reconstruction, so let's shift places here. So also can do positive. No need for melee anymore, so 550 and shade, not too bad pressure
Triumphant
either.
pride
So
precipitates a dizzying
sit
fall.
back then, and also here keep moving, not touching that. We already know what it is. Not with these heroes, like need much more experience to even try the Eldritch horror that putting a torch in that thing summons. Right, Curio and fight along this corridor. Ah,
Wealth
for
beyond
once not
measure,
empty. Extra torch,
awarded to the
150.
brave and the foolhardy alike.
Right, these are not the worst ones. Maggots.
Another one falls.
Try and get rid of. Shift here to not press turn, because pressing turn makes morale suffer more.
Executed with
Critical.
impunity.
Alright. Not bad.
Another abomination.
Right.
Cleansed from
That
our
was at least
lands.
very successful fight. This game makes one always kind of concerned when there start to be the really successful fights, that then something goes terribly wrong very soon, as it tends to be. Right, we are not quite yet in the room. Here we go. At least we got some scouting bonus, so move on. Again, not touching that. You already know what that does when you insert a torch. Indeed, about the maggots. Somehow do not think the flower containers in the dungeon are very often properly secured. And indeed, welcome to the stream, Priya. Great to see you as always. And you of course get a wave as usual. Welcome to the stream. Great to see you. Alright. Thank you. It's always nice to have regular viewers. So let's keep going. Next fight. Alright, we do have. Let's pull at one of the support guys. Don't really like them as they can use morale. Alright, let's remove them from the equation. Then we reduce morale. Yes. Try and hit the other one. Alright. That did away with them quite quickly.
Continue the onslaught.
Somehow the dice have been worrying me in this one's favor today, like when two things go wrong, I haven't had too many bad dice at all.
As the fiend
Here,
falls,
alright.
a
Full
faint
kill.
hope blossoms.
Fair enough. A lot like you should shoot the poison arrow or other chemical warfare to hit themselves instead of the chemical skill. Pretty much the same. Use the pull to position them, and then the pull itself kills. Next room. Alright, shovel time. Increase illumination.
Hacks
Alright,
laden with
some
loot
heirloom.
are often low on supplies.
Another fight. Two shooting even, so let's try and get rid of them first. It's kind of unpleasant. 3 damage for the pull, pretty nice. Alright, miss bayonet. That certainly didn't miss. Need to try and heal. Ouch.
Such a terrible
That's why I want to get rid of
left
shooter.
unanswered.
Weaker than lower. Flashbang. Let's just hit here.
Press this advantage.
That was
Give them no
effective.
quarter.
Right. And that gets rid of them, so we only have now the ones who shoot left. Very good. At least they are shooting at a different time. Right now, so still getting these. Let's heal here. 1. Oh well. We can get rid of 1. Great. Let's heal here. 11. Not bad. And resisted bleeding even, so that's really well. Now we have to hack at corpses. Right. Let's pull that strong. There we go. And hit them again. That finishes them off. Pretty good fight. 600
This
some heirloom.
expedition at least promises
Actually really
success.
nice. And now then put some food here as we have food to burn. Sarcophagus. Check. Treasures for
A
once.
fortune, waiting to be
RNC
spent.
has liked us this mission. Scouting bones, right. check the empty room out first. Alright, we have food. That's why you always keep some extra. Confession booth. Do think we have seen too much to use the confession booth. Right, let's do also the final room. This is usually like a death wish. Let's do the final room and usually something bad happens. But we are of course here to get in trouble, so let's try it anyway. So let's move to the final room and see what happens. Room battle with treasures. We have a couple of fights still left and we'll have pretty good situation. Let's switch places here. Start fighting. Right, those went pretty well, like get rid of both. And the last one. Have a really good guy here.
Success so clearly in view.
Success so clearly in view, or is it merely a trick of the light? Tends to be. Switch places here. Keep moving. More light, please. Right, let's again trouble the scooter. Ooh. Right, that was certainly bounty hunting. 14 points of damage, so that should be sufficient. That's certainly like ridiculous dice.
Obliterated.
This run. Rising. Dodge. Now we actually have to hack the corpse's bit. Go. Not bad. More. So. Right, this place is here. Right. Quite enough, of course. Make sure we go flash and stun. Then still a miss. Alright. Now we can try.
A singular strike.
Yeah, that works.
These nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can be beaten.
And we even have a chest, so let's switch places and try and open it. Alright,
Finding the stuff is
500
only the
more.
first test. Now it
Very
must
good
be carried
treasure.
home.
Now the whole dungeon is done, so let's get out.
The shifted corridors and sloped walls of our ancestry are beginning to feel familiar.
Quite good. Almost 10,000, including 3,000 base price and some heirloom. One trinket. Adds the dodge and reduces speed by 1. Too bad with the trade-off. Level ups and traits. Let's see. Runes Explorer. That's a pretty good start. Increased scouting strength. Evasive and only positive traits. Clearly the best RNG throws for a while for
To the
ring run.
resourceful thief, burials are merely ephemeral affairs.
Idle grave robbers gain 1 resolve level, alright. Alright, moving sluggishly after a long night of drinking. That doesn't sound totally unfamiliar, a phenomenon. Yeah, today there indeed has been like ridiculous amount of luck comparatively. Maybe it's up to your lucky reasons. Of course, at least nice to think so. Surprisingly lucky rolls really like for that run. So let's do at least still another one today, doing a bit shorter stream tonight, as working still tomorrow, but after that we'll be doing a bit longer ones again towards the weekend, starting more properly on the usual schedule the coming week, as we'll be at home all together. So at least we are doing another run still tonight, certainly. So then we just need to see who is in condition to do what. We do have actually a pretty good amount of quite slow stress, so we can actually now probably put different ones, mostly the shield breaker, especially what kind of most stressed by the mission, so put them to relieve stress. Most probably the other Templar or the other Paladin only agrees to pray. Fair enough. Fortunately, Caretaker is not praying. We can put them to pray. Alright. So let's try for another run still today. Runes again leveled up. So we could go for some long quest in the cove. That might be interesting. Let's try and have sufficiently stable characters of moderate level for like long quest, so it actually involves 2 sets of camping. I need to be a little bit careful who to take to not end up in too much trouble, and most probably would be preferable to have a healer directly. So let's see. We do have the first level healer available. Let's try for that, and Then we do have the pretty handy bounty hunter. And otherwise do have alright stress situation. Let's try with this. With the dedicated healer. Now we have 2 logs, so we can actually camp twice if we want. So we should have at least 20 for food. There we go. And most probably 5 anti-venom and 6 bandages. 4 shovels should be enough. Then 18 torches also pretty alright within budget too, so we are ready to embark on the long quest into the domain of the fishmen. And let's see if our very nice luck holds or not, which of course tends to be the situation that in this game it often doesn't, but we can of course keep hoping. So let's embark. Long quest, so should be a pretty large map.
The smell of rotting fish is almost unbearable.
Yeah, it is. Explore 90% of rooms and we are here, so we have this part here and then can continue down there, so start by naturally moving here. First part.
Obliterated.
There goes. First. That was pretty fast. And then we have the 2 snails to fight, which are more durable and they probably have like hard shells or something, so let's try and get lucky also with the snails.
Confidence surges
Right.
as the enemy crumbles.
Right,
Their formation is broken. Maintain the
Quite the
offensive.
pressure too.
As the light gains purchase, spirits are lifted, and purpose is made clear.
Take the relief. Lasting impact on the hero. Alright, afraid of the weld. That was not the most hoped for result. Yeah, could be called that. Unfortunately the fish are more alive than the eponymous sour one. Typically. First room. Right, and immediately a fight, so then we fight. Dodge. Resisted, push. Want to get rid of the pelagic protector first because they are much more difficult. Right,
Continue the
that
onslaught.
helps.
Destroy them all.
Alright, successful judgment. Keep doing damage. another one.
A faint hope blossoms.
Let's move. Alright, bandit. And touch. And move. Fortunately, you can also dodge a stressful incantation, which is helpful. Need to chop at the corpses. No need for healing, so
Press
you
this
can
advantage.
fast
Give
touch
them no
me.
quarter.
Works. A bit of extra stress, but we are still doing pretty well. More empty the battlefield, so we can miss all. There we go.
Decimated.
That went pretty well too. No major negative
Seize this
effects.
momentum.
Good treasure.
Push on to the task's end.
Very good dice tonight. Alright, let's keep moving then. Long quest, so
In Radiance, may we
Plenty.
find
plenty
victory.
more. We even got some scouting. Nice. So there's battle, room battle with treasure, quite a few battles. So keep going. More heirlooms, bad. Alright, this will be interesting. It can do a lot of damage. Don't now, not yet. There we go. That looks more usual. 7 damage, yes. Oh. Alright, that helps. Oh. Missed again. Let's heal. 5 helps a lot. That also helps. Better bounce something. Suck. 5, not bad. Now we should be able to get rid of that if we don't miss. Right. Another. Alright. Very lucky hit. Really? How is that even possible? Everything misses. Alright, that didn't. Let's do an... we can also... Let's accuse corpses being in the way and remove them. That's it. 6 healed oneself, please. Nice. No, and then we need to heal that. Quite yet. And miss. Alright, that's it. We can now heal here.
A momentary abatement.
Really? that healing?
Be wary.
Nice. Emerald.
Triumphant
For
pride precipitates
crest as
a
heirloom
dizzying
and a
fall.
shovel. Alright, we need to by now get rid of something, so
The light,
there's
the
space
promise
for
of safety.
heirlooms. And we certainly aren't using the medicinal herbs because we don't really have need for them. So let's leave the shovel. I will just needed them and we have more. Right, another a bit more tough fight. Alright, let's see. So let's gonna fight the Balance Protector first. Fight the worst beast. These may do damage or bleeding. We see Pelagic Protector. Difficult typically. Alright. Please. And keep beating the Pelagic Protector. There we go. Then let's heal here. At least resisted bleeding. Alright, need to move around again. That
Eradicated.
works. Alright, we can throw flashbang here and stun. And start moving here. Let's heal again. Places here. Oh well. 9 is better. None. Now we don't really need to heal. Just me. And healing. Great. Try again then. Then reduce their health then. There we go. This time they won't be healed. Now we just need to get rid of the shaman, so let's accuse corpses being in the way. There we go. Then judgment. Nice healing turn. That didn't do much. Alright, let's finish them off. A bit more stuff.
Success so clearly in
More
view.
food. Not
Or
really
is
need
it merely a
more
trick
food.
of the light?
For once can discard food. Alright, and the long dungeon continues. So, next room is again room battle with treasure, alright. Then we have like 2 ways we can go by. Let's do the 3 room side one first. More heirlooms, nice. Another 5. At least we surprised them.
A devastating blow.
Critical hit for the snail, 4 only.
Masterfully
38.
executed.
That certainly does the job. Alright. Get rid of the snails then. Touch them. Then they are dead and down, whatever. Yes, please. Run. Miss. No problem. Then try to crack the shell with an axe, maybe. Or sword.
Be gone, fiend.
Alright, again would be nice to have space in the inventory at some point though. At this point can't get too enthusiastic with treasure as there are still so many rooms left, so can't like just throw items away in that respect. Not quite yet in the room. There we go. Another one. Let's again try to deal with the Pellet Protector first. There we go, 11. Oh, miss. Touch him. Right, miss. Hey, oh, this here can self-heal also. Some healing so we can keep hitting them.
Singular strike.
Alright, some damage certainly. Right, that's into the demo. 10, still not bad. Oh, heal. The whole ball. That was good. That one. Be good to heal also next one. Apparently we have to again remove corpses on the grave. Well, not bad. Let's again heal. This time start here. Good healing was almost better, but you don't always be critical, so... Right, help. Huge corpses being way. There we go. Oh, miss. Alright. Actually, let's then change the volumes a bit, as this one has different mixer, so let's change the levels a little here again, and also increase Own voice level a couple of DPs. Would this be better overall? We'll see. Thank you for the feedback. Has changed the settings a bit. Ah yeah, how much is the fish? It seems to be better to find that out in the fishing game, as the fishing game after all allows you to see how much the fish literally is, so that should be helpful in that respect. Alright, let's keep try to do something else, but fortunately they missed, so it's now only a matter of beating at them. Alright, 18, that certainly does the job.
Foolish horrors.
Quite a bit of gold.
Driven into the mud.
Now we can get rid of at least these. The rest are kind of a Nexus city, so let's leave these behind. One shouldn't get too enthusiastic with the treasure trapped, so do not need to bother with the treasure bleeding. There we go. Next room. Now that we are here, let's do the side one next. More treasure. 50. Literally like 50 gold and jade. No thank you. So let's see about more movement then. Alright, the first jellyfish we have had today. Right, 6 was strong judgment for sure. Didn't like jellyfish. Right, and the snail goes there.
From our lands.
Some buffs there. 13. Ouch. Certainly healing needed. Miss. 13 damage is quite worrying, so let's heal here first. Yeah. There we go.
Sedated.
Right, let's remove them, so we only have the shaman. And now we have to let's accuse the corpses being in the way. There we go. And missed. Let's heal here again. And now then we can beat the shaman. There we go. Another good fight.
At least promises success.
Extra thoughts. We don't really have inventory space for these, so leave them. Empty room, alright. Next. Alright, greetings to the tram also. Great to see you, Ragabash. You of course also get away. Very nice to see you on the stream. Welcome. The Twitch app in general seems to be very good at, for example, consuming the mobile's battery, so that doesn't surprise one that it might not totally adapt that well either for the different devices. Alright, and time to continue the long quest in the cove, which is alright, and more light would be good. So now we even get to use some of the torches. There we go, much better. And we have extra food, so also improves health a bit, which is very nice.
A fortune waiting
Bandages.
to be spent.
Bandages certainly take, and the gems matter less. Another fight, and we fortunately surprised them, so again start with the Pelagic Protector 11, it's a good start. 5, getting there. Right, that's good, we remove them immediately, so that helps us a lot. Fire for judgment also, very nice. Alright, resisted.
Such a terrible assault cannot be left unanswered.
Alright, keep going. 22 certainly helps. Right, but remove one of the jellyfish easily also, like 17 damage. Yes, please. So let's try flashbang at the jellyfish. Wonder how well that works. It didn't work. I'm not sure if there are extra resistances or is it like only no luck. Can't either hit the rare row, so let's hack away at corpses for some help in that respect. Alright, good night Priares, and thanks for joining the stream. Sleep well and hopefully we'll see you soon. Thank you for joining us. Do not think there is any desync, but kind of probably slow shooter in that case might have been that real life desync between explanation and action in this specific case. But yes, let's continue. Try and hit the jellyfish with anything we have, which doesn't seem to work very well yet. So bandages please. And let's judge for some healing. There we go. Pass judgment and do some self-healing. Alright. Gained vampiric spirit. Interesting to see what that does. There we go. Right,
As
an
victories
actual
mount,
trinket.
so too will resistance.
And can we actually like put the trinket into use immediately? Apparently not. So we want to then certainly pick it up. $750, but the trinkets are more valuable, so let's get rid of that. And get the trinket. Now we can probably... We already have one of those, but it's still more value the artifacts less trinket than the rest. So let's have a bit of food here and move onwards. Alright, apparently someone else is also bleeding. Or not.
Another mariner? Another
We have
misfortune.
shovels. So, let's increase illumination level and keep moving. Last room of this part and another fight. Let's again deal with the Pelagic Protector first. By far the most difficult for this part. 11, not bad. Alright, that helps a lot.
Diminished.
Alright, that also helps. Like 14 damage immediately. Morale has stayed actually pretty nice.
Another one falls.
Successes must indeed have very good dice. Right, then we have to hack at corpses. Right, and again bandits and 10 heal. Cell 10 critical, that's nice. Critical healing. Always a famous concept in this game. The critical healing. Let's throw critical on a healing spell. Miss. Miss. Alright, heal here, that's pretty important. Not too special attack either. Alright, that finishes them off. Then we have the nice treasure
A
chest
trifling
also.
victory, but a victory nonetheless.
Take the heirlooms.
If only treasure could staunch the flow of
In
otherworldly
cases when they
corruption.
fit.
The way is lit. The path is clear. We require only the strength to follow
Alright,
it.
and then we need to see, can we eliminate something to get the deeds along, which is pretty nice. Heirloom really. Let's leave them here. Still need to keep those in the inventory. So now we start to backtrack for a while. Should be less eventful. Of course, walking also in the dungeon, you already know, increases stress for a reason or another, which isn't quite as nice. So backtrack V2. Again, hunger. This raid won't have food to camp proper, but not really in need to camp either. Let's see what the rest of the dungeon brings camping needs wise. Now we can move here and get to the next part of the overall map layout. And here we are again, so next part please. And a trap. Next room. Another fight also upcoming. So let's try and start with speed. Maybe use the judgment. Very nice. That was expected. First on the go. Now we have the cultists left. Another one down. Really good. Alright, misjudgment. Alright, first resolve tested and got focused. This time we have indeed had better dice. That was the first possibility to go crazy with session. So this has been going actually very nice compared to the usual dice. Alright, so them equation. That used the core to get rid of them. Then we can hit the final cultist. That was effective. One extra shovel.
Can be felled. They can be beaten.
Not that much else interesting, so let's leave these. And now we can do this side part next. Right, keep going. And now again dare to use some thoughts. We need to save them a bit as if we have only 8 left. We have shovel. Right, and then we are ready to keep moving to the next rooms. Pretty long quest, but now we have explored the upper part, so we still have this and this side. We are doing the short side first, so we have to backtrack less. Whatever this is like. Tide pool, let's check it and probably For once, heightened resilience and not like deadly. Barnacle encrusted box. Alright, nasty gash and surprise, are we bleeding? No, just some damage. For once. The torch and go in. Nothing here, so... scouting for once. Trap, curio, and nothing else, but because we have to explore 90% of rooms. Let's go there and try to disarm the trap. There's the trap. Disarmed, great. Always a good morale factor to disarm the trap. One extra torch also, which is good because actually torches are at the premium for the long quest. Empty room. Now we can backtrack, no problem. And move back. So, further room, backtracking, and then we get to the other section and start the approach, slowly finishing the long quest. More life, please, and keep going. Alright, that's trap. Oh well. And more torches, it's very good. Next room. Empty. So now we get to move to the final part. More light. And a trap. Alright, should probably use a bit more torches. Empty room. Slowly running out of light also, but that doesn't matter too much as we can actually... The opponents fight a bit better, but also some bonuses work better in the dark, so we are not in too much trouble while finishing the long quest. We can take both routes, so let's take this one. Should be easier. So do curios only. Empty sacks, alright. Alright. And they were interested trying to steal. Nothing inside though. And running out of light sources quickly. Alright, nothing interesting in this room other than the dead whale. At least we are scouting even without much light. Not too many rooms left either, so we are close to winning. Looks very good on the map. Barnacle encrusted box. Again a nasty gash. And now we are bleeding, so bandages please. Not very lucky with the... And we have food to burn. Not really lucky with the barnacle encrusted boxes. Alright. room pretty much. Next room, what was the scouting result? We had obstacle and a curio. We should still have shovels. And if not, then we dig by hand. Yeah, we have a shovel. And we even still have light for a while, like some light, empty sacks, so not much treasure in that respect. Again, no room 5, which is nice. Still explore a couple, and then we should finish the long dungeon with like even some light remaining. Like, yeah. We still have food to burn. The hunger mechanic is kind of merciless because you all the time keep more heirlooms, great. You all the time keep losing
paid for in blood.
Food if you happen to get the hunger. Quest complete and pretty much out of torches, so we certainly are completing it here. That was a good run.
Find all manner of great and
Didn't even need to
things
camp.
in this watery tomb.
7,500, one portrait and a rare trinket, very nice. Not too much treasure comparatively, but very good payout for the long quest. And some levels up also. Plus 20 stress if HP below 50%, alright. Not good for a fighter, but we can try to remove that maybe in the treatment ward at some point. But looks good.
Of sunlight, a beacon of golden hope.
This pleasant weather comes as welcome change, particularly for those currently enjoying a period of convalescence. All stress relief activities more effective. Nice, like. Alright. Lost 1,000 gold after becoming overcome with emotion and donating generously. Very nice, like. But we still have 16,000, so even if they donated generously to the abbey. And this is an unusual sight and very good sight to finish the game with. Sun shines in the village. Haven't ever seen this yet, so the special event actually gave us very different view of the village. It now has color, which is unusual for this game, because usually it looks really gothic and dark. So sun shines in the village, and yeah, you are right, Camu, it would be nice to have a ray of sunlight also currently in current situation, in actual world, on this plane of existence. So yes, we have sun in the village, and let's see who we can raid. Alright. We do have Yuna, and having met him recently would be nice to give him a raid apparently. Let's see what he is up to. Doing some tests. Never really cared too much for the test thing, because this is about gaming. So let's see, Art of Zod seems to be again at it playing Resident Evil, so let's see about that. Yeah, he has also started pretty recently Resident Evil 7, so pretty fitting game thematically also. So let's go and raid Art of Zod. It has been a while, so let's raid raid them. So do thank you all for coming, and we'll be playing more. Not yet sure which game tomorrow, and again continuing on more normal schedule. So with a couple of very nice runs in Darkest Dungeon, let's go and raid out of Chod. So thank you once again for watching, and good night. All right.